But when it comes to furniture, whether you want new, antique, or something custom designed, we've got the perfect place for you this morning and the perfect guy to do it. Warren Frank is here, the owner of San Diego Rustic. How are you?
Good.
Good. Now, I have been studying up on San Diego Rustic, and I have to tell you, what a little treasure here in San Diego that people may not know about. How long have you been in business?
We've been in business just over 7 years.
So over 7 years now. And you, again, you make furniture, you buy antiques, you buy new. Is there anything you don't provide there?
We don't provide too much upholstery, no mattresses, that kind of
okay.
That kind of thing.
So if that's what you're looking for, that's not it. But everything else, and so many fascinating things I want to share with people. First off, your father's the buyer.
Yeah.
And where is he right now?
Right now he's in India. We have a little factory in India.
You have your own factory.
Yeah, but when you think of factory, it's more like a dirt lot with a few machines. It's pretty. It's going back about 50 years.
And you were sharing with me that your father's the buyer because you just don't like to travel.
Yeah, I've been to India twice, and I'd prefer to stay here and run the business.
Okay, so that's what you're doing here in town. Let me talk about just this piece of furniture that we're sitting on right here, because this bench is absolutely breathtaking. But I wonder if folks would even know, if we didn't tell them, which part of this is repurposed. It used to be something else.
Yeah. The back part used to be a door, either a big shutter off a window or somebody's front door. And when they demolish buildings, we buy the recycled parts and put it into...
Because there's really nothing like wood that has been weathered and worn and aged and maybe finished and then has a patina on it.
Right.
There's nothing like that. I mean, you can't... I don't know that you could manufacture that it would be as beautiful as that.
No. And it's really very thick and extremely heavy.
Yeah, it's really substantial furniture as well. The cart that's in front of us here, now I thought this would be like an old cart from you know, a shop or something. You said, oh, no, we built this out of repurposed parts.
Yeah, the wood, the top part is new wood, and then the casters are taken from another application, maybe used in a factory of some sort to move something heavy.
So now if somebody has something in mind for their house,
right,
will you custom build it for them?
Yeah, many times people take photos on their digital cameras at a model home. They bring in magazine articles, websites, and we can pretty much produce anything out of wood, metal, and leather to be almost exactly to their specifications.
Now, some of the items I know that you search all over the world for. This cabinet over here to your right is just spectacular. Well, we've got a picture up right now. Let's talk about that, and then we'll talk about the cabinet next to you. What am I looking at there?
That's an armoire. The body of it is made of new wood, but the doors are also same as this bench. It's extremely thick, about 3 inches thick, of about 200 to 300-year-old doors from somebody's home. That's what we call a cart bench. It's made from an ox cart. The parts from an ox cart we make into a bench.
Oh, look at the dining room set.
Yeah, and that's,
now, back in the South, they'd call it a dining room suite.
Yeah.
South or suite to you?
We call it dining room set.
Dining room set, okay.
One of the downfalls of this business is everything's really heavy, so we have to move everything with forklifts and 2 very strong guys.
Yeah, because this wood. Now, do you deal in some wood that's still hard to find now around the world?
Yeah, a lot of the woods that they used maybe 100, 200 years ago, maybe they use it in hardwood floors, and they're demolishing a building. We rip up the floors and build it into maybe a dining room set, or recently I put hardwood floors in my house that I brought from India.
Oh my gosh.
Just that was recycled teak.
Folks, you've got to go see Warren if you're talking about doing any kind of remodeling or maybe building a new home, or you got just something in mind that you thought you would never be able to get because it doesn't exist. Well, they can make it exist. Now, talk to me about the cabinet. I mentioned that earlier on.
We also import things from China, but we don't manufacture in China. We just buy one-of-a-kind antiques all over the country and refurbish them and pack them in a container and ship them to our warehouse.
So this is just another spectacular piece over here. Now, I know you don't have to do this, but you're offering a 10% discount to our viewers,
right,
to San Diego Living viewers. But the prices, again, you keep these so low because you don't do a lot of advertising, you don't do a lot of marketing, you don't have a big fancy place to display all this stuff either.
We just market on the internet. We used to go in some of the magazines, but now we just go on the internet, and we have a big warehouse just off Miramar Road on Distribution Avenue, and pretty low rent. We negotiated a good rent, and we recently moved into UTC Mall. Actually, yesterday we just opened up a little store.
Did you open up in the space that used to be the Burger King?
Yeah, Burger King.
I've been waiting for you to open. I walked by there, and I went, oh, the Burger King's, oh, but there's something cool coming in here. And that's you, right up in the UTC Mall. Warren Frank, thank you so much. It's San Diego Rustic. We'll invite everybody to go online, check it out, and then come in and see them, by all means. And again, mention that you saw them on San Diego Living and get a 10% discount off of some already low prices on some one-of-a-kind items. Great to meet you.
Cool, thank you.
All right, we'll see you again soon.